So as you guys know, there are a lot of exciting changes coming to Walt Disney World between now and 2021. But in today's video, we're gonna go over everything that's coming to Disney World in 2020. So the first updates of the year are coming to Epcot, and they are coming on January 17th with the Beauty and the Beast Singalong in the France Pavilion of World Showcase, Awesome Planet, which is gonna be in the Land Pavilion, and Canada Far and Wide, which will be in the Canadian Pavilion. Beauty and the Beast Singalong is going to be in the France Pavilion, as we said, and it invites guests to participate in the twist on a tale as old as time. It will feature narration from Angela Lansbury, who is the original voice of Mrs. Potts in the animated film, and this sing-along will run in rotation with Impressions de France. What that means is, part of the day it's going to be Beauty and the Beast, part it's going to be Impressions de France. They're going to rotate. So if you're a fan of Impressions de France and you're kind of concerned that another IP is just going to come take over something cultural, which there's a lot of people who feel that way, and you kind of have every right to feel that way. Impressions de France isn't going anywhere as of January 17th. It's just going to be kind of rotated in with the Beauty and the Beast show. As for Awesome Planet, that's going to be coming to the Land Pavilion, and that is taking the place of the Lion King short that is up on like the second level of the Land Pavilion. Awesome Planet in the Land Pavilion showcases the Earth's beauty and diversity in a 10-minute film featuring spectacular imagery, in-theater effects, and an original score. So, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Lion King thing was cute, but it was kind of run its course, so I'm not really too sad to see that go.
Yeah.
And I think the Awesome Planet kind of fits with the whole vibe of the Land Pavilion. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And last but not least, coming to World Showcase in January is Canada Far and Wide. This is an update to the previous O Canada film, which is the film in the pavilion with Martin Short. And it's still going to be in Circle Vision 3D. It's just going to have some new scenes, a new score, and Martin Short will not be the narrator anymore. It's going to be Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy. I didn't have much of a connection to the film in Canada. It's cool. I like how each of these pavilions has their own film that showcases, you know, what the country's all about.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to check these out, but there's really no love lost for me over the whole
Me neither. So also coming up in Epcot early in 2020 is going to be the Space 220 restaurant. Now this was supposed to open in the winter of 2019, but there was some setbacks, so now they're saying early 2020. Now this is something that I'm actually really excited for. They're saying that it's going to be a completely immersive restaurant experience. It's going to feel like it's bringing you up into space. While you're eating, there's going to be some screens around you that make it feel like you're in space while you're eating. I just think it's a really cool idea, but I'm also interested to see how the food is going to be, of course.
Of course, with any dining experience, the food is what should be the most important thing. I don't really get too excited over like new restaurants opening. I'm more of obviously attractions opening person because that's where the fun is. But this is almost like an attraction in and of itself. And the technology that they use in Space 220 is going to directly translate to the technology that they're going to be using for the Star Wars Hotel. So I'm really excited to see that immersion where you kind of look out of the windows and it's space, because that's what they're doing with the Star Wars Hotel. So I'm really excited to check this out. And supposedly the elevator that brings you up, it's almost like a ride in and of itself, more so than just like a regular elevator. So the theming's cool. I love space. I just think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I just really hope like the food is good.
Yeah, hopefully we could get a reservation next time we go down to experience it. We'll show you guys, we'll bring you guys along, and we'll let you know what we think.
Yeah, but just no opening date as of right now. They're saying early 2020. I think it's going to be sometime before March, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, opening on March 4th in Hollywood Studios is probably the marquee attraction of the entire year that's opening in Disney, and that's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This is the replacement to the Great Movie Ride, something that I am still a little bit upset about, but I'm also very excited to see this attraction. The technology looks very cool. They're using what's known as 2.5D, so it feels like you're actually in the Mickey short. And it's just going to be really cool. And something that I actually really appreciate like Disney doing is keeping the exterior and the initial interior of the ride queue the same as it was for the Great Movie Ride. So if you remember the Great Movie Ride, when you walk in and you walk past those like glass cases that used to have like dresses and different props from other movies, that's all staying. That's all going to be exactly the same, because the theming of the attraction is Mickey and Minnie are going to a premiere of a new short, and then things go awry, and then you end up in the short. Like you actually like go into the screen and you're in it. So I'm really, really excited to see like what this new technology is going to be like.
Yeah, me too.
And it's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm excited to see what it's like. Like Matt said, the Great Movie Ride was like one of our favorites. So we have high hopes that this is going to fill its shoes. And I think Disney will do it. Like Matt said, the 2.5D, I'm just interested to see what that's going to be like because I've never heard of that. Obviously, it's brand new. So we'll see like what they do with it. Yeah,
there's already been a couple like members of the media and whatnot that have gotten like a sneak peek of this, and they said the technology, just from what they saw, which was I believe in either like the intro of the ride or the end of the queue, don't quote me on that, but the technology that they said they witnessed in this ride was really, really cool. So I'm excited.
It's exciting. So coming to Disney Springs on April 17th of this year is going to be a new Cirque du Soleil show called Drawn to Life. So this is going to be the first ever collaboration between Cirque du Soleil and Walt Disney Animation Studios. And it's going to be a journey into the world where an animator's desk becomes the stage and drawings come alive. So it's really going to focus on animation, and it says it's going to accentuate by the delightful, mesmerizing movements of Cirque du Soleil's acrobatic mastery.
This is something that I'm kind of low-key excited to go see.
Yeah, me too.
We didn't go see the last show that was in Disney Springs. I've never gone to a Cirque show. It's just something that really hasn't, sparked my interest. But the fact that this show is a collaboration between Disney Imagineering, Disney Animation, and Cirque, like I think that's pretty cool.
I think it's going to be awesome.
And we love like the whole like animation aspect of Disney. So I think it could be a really, really cool show. When you combine like what they're able to do with some like technology. Could be pretty cool.
And people are always looking for things to do if you don't have park tickets. This would be a good thing to do one night if you're down in Disney Springs hanging out. You could go to dinner and maybe you could buy tickets to the show. I think that would be a nice little like date night or just something to do if you don't have park tickets.
Debuting in the spring of 2020 with no exact opening date yet is going to be Harmonious, which is the new nighttime spectacular coming to Epcot. This nighttime spectacular will celebrate how the music of Disney inspires people all over the world, carrying guests away harmoniously on a stream of familiar Disney tunes reinterpreted by a diverse group of artists from around the globe. It sounds like from a technology standpoint, this is going to be a pretty cool show. I was a big fan of Illuminations. Illuminations to me was a great, great fireworks show. So this is going to have very high standards to live up to. I'm excited to go see it and check it out. We didn't get a chance to see Epcot Forever, so I don't really have, I'm only going to be comparing it to Illuminations really at this point. But yeah, I'm excited to check it out. I like the concept of a new fireworks show, but I kind of hope that it's not just IP thrown in your face. Here's all these a mishmash of Disney songs, because I don't think that's really going to work for Epcot. But we're obviously going to go give it a shot and see how it is and see if it lives up to the standard that Illuminations left.
So coming to Epcot in the summer of 2020 is the new Ratatouille ride, Ratatouille's Adventure in the France Pavilion. Now this ride seems really cool. It's the same one as the one in Disney Paris. And it's a trackless ride system that basically makes you feel like you shrunk down to the size of Remy in Ratatouille. And it brings you through like the adventures of him. And it just looks really cool. And I don't think I've ever been on a trackless ride system, have you?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, so that'll be like a cool new technology to try out, for the ride. And it just seems like really awesome. We've seen videos and different people's vlogs at the one in Disneyland Paris, and it looks like a really fun ride. Yeah,
it does look a lot of fun. Just the whole concept of the trackless ride system is really, really cool to me. We haven't been on Rise of the Resistance yet, but that's obviously kind of the big thing right now. But I like what I've seen from the Disneyland Paris ride so far. So I'm excited for this to come to Epcot.
Yeah, me too.
And if you're going down to Disney World between now and when it opens, you can actually see the progress on the construction from the Skyliner.
Right, we saw a little bit of it last time we were down there.
Yeah, so if you guys take the Skyliner over to Epcot, you'll be able to see, the construction being built. And lastly, opening sometime in 2020, if I had to guess, I'd imagine it's going to be a little bit later on in the year. That is the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, which is the new sit-down restaurant coming to Toy Story Land. This looks really cool, and I have a feeling this is going to be immensely popular.
Yeah, definitely, because so many people love the Toy Story franchise and all the characters that come along with it. So I think a lot of people are going to be excited for this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. And as you guys can see with the concept art that's on the screen, it looks really colorful. It looks like a really fun place to eat dinner, and I have a feeling kids are going to absolutely love this.
Yeah, and it's also just another good dining option in Toy Story Land, because really the only option right now is Woody's Lunchbox, and that's a quick service. So it's nice that there's going to be a sit-down option now.
So as you guys can see, there is a lot coming to Walt Disney World in 2020, and there's even more and arguably better things coming on the horizon in 2021. Let us know down in the comments below what you're looking forward to the most at Walt Disney World this year. I think for me, it's gonna be Runaway Railway.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be really awesome. I'm also really excited for the Space 220 restaurant.
Yeah, that's gonna be, it's gonna be a lot of fun. If you guys enjoy the video, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up. It helps us out and lets us know you're enjoying the videos. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And with that, we will see you guys real soon.
Bye.